Who, who would understand you? Huh? Who? Ask your family members. Even they don't understand you. How would a stranger understand you? Huh? Yeah, really. Our reality is like that. You know, it's not like I'm phobic or anything. It's just like that. In the common sense of the world, you don't have any common sense. And you're even happy and proud about it. Oh God. So proud of your craziness. Yeah, now you know. Now you know why we have trouble. Because we're not like them. And anything not like them is not them. You see what I mean? And they think we are something. Yes. And they don't have time to take time to know us, you know? It takes them a long time to know people, you see? And how do they know you? Take a long time, yeah? We have to be friends first, and they know each of you, or some of you at least, and then they know we're okay. But at the first glance, when I was in Taiwan a long time ago, yeah, often I took the monks and the nuns, you know, the residents, into a very far away corner of Taiwan. Taiwan is very small, but as far as we could go, I went into the mountains. We crossed many rivers, went into the mountains, and camped there. You know, sometimes for weeks, sometimes maybe a month. I forgot the duration, but a long time. And over there is nobody, huh? Nobody. It's a mountain. And there were some mountain people, but they didn't bother us. They let us come and go. It's okay. And we come next to the river, yeah? And we drank from the river. We filter the water, nah? As much as we could. And then we cook there, gather the wood and cook with the fire, huh? And simple food. And camp there, you know. At that time I told you I didn't earn much money, so 3 people or 4 people in one tent, you know. And sometimes the tall guy stuck the toes out. And the rat came and nipped at him. Whoops. Okay, that's not the problem. It's south very nice and all that, but the mountain people, they are Aborigine Taiwanese, you know, they are the native before the Taiwanese came. Even then, they are not curious people. They're the least curious people, but they are curious. Can you imagine? You awaken the curiosity in them. They came and asked one of our awakened brother and sister, they are very tired, aren't they? And he said, no, they're not tired. So why they're sleeping in the daytime? Because each resident found a rock, you know, on a tree or something and just left there. And you know how we sit, right? So these mountain people must have been observing us for many days already. And as peaceful and very simple as he is, he couldn't bear to see such a sight. You know, it never happened in his whole life. Even his ancestors never told him such things. So he couldn't bear it, you know. He had to ask. Yeah. It was so funny. It sounds very romantic, huh? Yeah, we could do it again, but not with these people, not a lot of people. It would be too noisy. At that time, we didn't make any business yet, you know, so we just lived in the tents. Whatever we had to eat. So sometimes we just roast potatoes. Come inside, it's too hot, you might get headache, right? Just come inside. Come inside. Yeah, where is the sun? You just come in, okay? Squeeze in a little bit, or sit in the middle of the road, doesn't matter. It's okay. Come inside, it's too hot. Come, you might get headache. If there is sun, you don't sit too long, okay? It's fine to sunbathe, but when you're not used to it, 20 minutes the most, yeah? Or you get burned later on, and it's very uncomfortable, also you will have headache, yeah? Capiche? Huh? Or you get a cold at night because the temperature is too much, your body cannot bear, yeah? Cannot adjust. Okay, well, where are we? Oh. Okay, we roast potatoes and sweet yam sometimes, yeah? and oranges. Yeah. But even then, I went on lecture in Taiwan, not as big as in London, but in a theater or something. And after that, we went to the river again, yeah, and roasted some yams on the fire. Nah? We gather the firewood from the river bank or in the forest, then we make a fire, and then we roast some yams and potatoes and orange and apples and sugar cane, whatever we can buy cheap. One of the listeners, later he became a resident, and later he came out of the residency, dissident, by himself. But he followed us, to the riverside. And that was the New Year's Eve. That means that night was between the Old Year and the New Year, nah? Just a few hours, and it became New Year. And we didn't have, traditional cakes or anything. We just roasted yam and potatoes and all that and ate them. And the guy who followed us was sitting there and watching me all the time, waiting. I guess I told you already, but I'm not sure if you remember. That waiting. Later he told me, how come you don't talk anything about Buddhist teaching? You just sit there and roasting yams, potato. It's New Year. He should have brought me some Chinese sticky rice cake or offer me something. Nothing. Sat there with us and then criticized why I didn't talk about Buddhism at midnight. After he already has a lecture and he benefited from it. He said during the lecture, he used to have a cramp on his hand because he's a farmer and had to milk the goat and all that, and he had very cold hands. That's one cramp and painful a lot. And during the lecture, his pain was completely gone immediately and didn't come back. And even then, he said it felt so comfortable and warm all over him and warm on his hand, and the pain completely gone, disappeared, and never came back. Even that, he came to my abode, my tent, and watched me, roasting some potatoes to eat and criticize that I didn't talk about big deal stuff. Just sat there and ate. Understand human nature? Of course, later he knew it. But can you imagine how many people like that in the audience? Huh? And you ask about making miracles. Miracles happen all the time. It's still not enough for them. You see, a miracle is not enough to convince you. Even when the Master bless you, cure your sickness and all that, it's too obvious to you. And your brain still does not capiche. And you still argue. Yeah? Why this, why that? And you grab one or two sentences and then, chop the hair into 4, they call it splitting hairs. It's no use. You see how miracle don't work, huh? It's no use. Oh, why do I talk to you about all this? I don't remember why. What is it? What was it that we started? Huh? Tell me. Simple living. One at a time. Da. Who? I was talking about what? Croatia. And then? Yes, and then? Huh?
About neighbors.
Okay. That's why I come to the mountain people who are not very curious and who didn't say anything, who didn't even report to police or anything. Even if they reported to police, I doubt it if the police would swim through 3 rivers and climb another few mountains to come to see me. They get all wet, I got wet. It's very difficult. Sometimes the current is very swift. Yeah? And we have to, one of the toughest guys, strongest and best swimmer went across first, with the string, in case he fell, we fish him back. And he went always to the other side of the river and tied it on the tree, this big tree. And we tie another end on this tree, on this bank, and then we went with the string, yeah? Because we had a backpack and, tent, food, all kind of stuff. And they even brought a small camera to record all this stuff. Yeah, you've seen some. Have you seen some of the old movies? We were in the mountain. Yeah, they did do stuff at that time. Yeah, because we were talking about how weird we are. Yeah. And I said even the mountain people, they became curious, even though they're very simple. They're very friendly and very simple. They don't go and nose into your business. No, they go do their job around it because they plant vegetables on the mountain. And for them, it's very simple. All they do is just they burn the grass or the weeds in one piece of the land that belongs to them. And then they go with the sticks, yeah? Sticks. They dig the hole in the ground with the ash ground, yeah? The ground that has been burned, the grass. And they get the stick to dig a small hole in the ground and they drop the corn, yeah? The acorn, and then they do it again, like that. So their corn also growing, but very small, about this size, about this small. All kind of color, but very, very sweet. But they don't have fertilizer or anything like us, eh? They just burn the ground and then they put the corn and they cover it with their feet. It's very convenient and practical. Sack, corn, like that. And then they walk to, you see? Very simple. And they live a very simple life. So they're not, so complicated like the people on the plane. Yeah? In the plane? Yeah. Okay. Still, on the plane or? Huh? The people who live down there? In the plane or on the plane? The flatter area? How you call that?
On the plane.
On the plane. Oh, yeah, okay. On, not in, huh? Okay, my English was bad. I told you to get your kids to study English when they were younger, yeah? Anyway, I'm always with the Chinese, and sometimes I don't remember English also. Very difficult sometimes. Sometimes I forget the spelling, yeah? And I ask somebody, is that spelled with the R at the end or without R? And she said, with R, okay. I look at the word again. And then I feel so strange. Why is it like that? I don't identify the word with the meaning. But nevertheless, if the dictionary says so, it is so. Sometimes you're so far away from the word, from the language also, huh? It's so funny. Don't you sometimes that experience? And you see this and it's paper. Paper? What do you mean paper? Why paper? Paper. Paper. Hmm? It doesn't register as something meaningful. This one look like you. Is she your sister? You are? Really? She's your sister? No wonder. Sometimes I just see her along the day. She cut her hair. Yeah, because I saw her outside sometime without you. And I thought, she cut her hair, but I didn't want to ask. Okay, congratulations. At last you came. My God, it's so hot. All right, no more question, huh? Oh my God, yes. How can you take it out? The mud. The mud. Meditate.
Yes, we can go up on meditation.
Meditation and serving other people.
Yes, but most of the time
Yeah, I know. That's why you still have to meditate.
it's very
Difficult, huh?
yeah.
I know
slow,
that.
Slow.
I know, otherwise they would have killed you already. And made you die and then you're free. Huh?
Yeah.
But you still have to be here, okay? Only in the water can you swim. Hmm? Can you learn to swim perfectly? Yeah? You can do a little bit on the land just to practice, but only in the water, that's where you should learn swimming.
But we have to live, have a different life or change the life or
You can't.
no.
It's your fixed karma. If you have to be there, you have to be there. If you have to have children, you have to have children. Not even the master can avoid it. Just remember yourself, that's all. That's all we can do. Yeah? In the prison, Somebody can be a little bit more free, somebody else is less free, somebody is assigned to more comfortable job or more favorite job, somebody assigned to clean the toilet or to prison, but we all have to do it. This or that. Yeah?
Yeah.
I do a lot for you guys also, with you guys already. So just try not to be distracted. Yeah? Whenever you are distracted by a good-looking guy or interesting gossiping story, you just cut it quick as possible. Yeah? As quick as you remember, you stop it. Just drop it right there. In the middle of the gossip, blah, blah, you know that guy and this guy, oh, he's bad. Oh, no, I'm going. Sorry. Okay? Just like now, I remember I took my medicine. I was just talking to you guys and nice and all that, but I remember my job. Sorry, I gotta go. Yeah? You have to take as good care of meditation as you take care of your body when you're sick. Okay? Like that. Nobody else can do it for you. Nobody else can take medicine for you. You have to do it. I'm very sorry. It's sad. But it's good.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Only because like this we can get stronger.